So here it is, Recon Camper's Campervan build on Nissan's NV200. My video is a bit wonky, but you will see how the seat folds down into a bed and back up into a seat again. The refrigerator, the electronics, the sink, the pop top, various storage solutions, how the table works inside and outside, and a few accessories like thermal blockout shades and screens. So enjoy. It's an amazing little package. To transform the seat into a bed, you first loosen the seatbelt straps. Make sure they're loose, and then there's a little latch on the bottom of the seat that you lift up and pull forward. Then there's a lever on the left that allows you to flip over the bottom panel, and then there's a bar underneath that you lift up and you flip over the middle panel, and then you have another lever on the left that helps you flip down the final panel. So now you have a bed that fits, that a twin sheet will fit onto. So you can buy a twin and it'll work for this bed. So then this you could use as a lounge, and you could have that back at any angle almost. And then you're still accessible to storage. There's my sleeping bag. And I really love this tambour door. It's so nice. Space saving. You have the drawer by the sink. You could access that while you're in bed. While you're in the bed mode, the sink is still available. What's not available is the refrigerator. But now I'll show you how to set it back down or back into a seat. So this comes up a bit, but not too far, so that this can flip back. No lever needed to flip that back. And then this, the lever, you move the lever and it opens it to flip back. And now you loosen the seat belts and you flip this all the way back. Ta-da! The mighty refrigerator. It's very roomy. The way it's built holds a lot. It's got a little freezer here that's very handy. It's really well thought out. And to turn it on, you have to turn on the inverter and turn on the electronics. This display panel for the electronics is very intuitive. There I just turned on the water pump, and here's the lighting. There's the cabin lights that you can't see because it's daylight, pop top, and the mood lights that you can't see. And then shows you the fresh water tank, the battery level, the interior exterior temperatures. And then I'm playing around with the USB outlet, which is actually above this little cabin. There's a shelf, a hidden shelf. But what I mean to push is the 12-volt socket in order to work this socket. And the way you do that is you press the 12-volt socket, pretend I'm pressing the 12-volt socket here instead of the USB, and then I turn on the inverter, and then I could use that plug. And it's so intuitive. To use the sink, you have to turn on the water pump in the electronics panel. And then, ta-da, you've got water. It's great. So this nifty little pantry is a great storage solution. I've lined it with lining paper from IKEA, as well as a storage box that I have from IKEA. Here's a big bag of coffee to give you perspective. There's the inverter. It's just a great little storage solution. It's so ingenious. And here's the soccer bit box. So it's great. It's a great idea. So here's storage accessed from the back of the van. And here you have your water heater on the right there in this big trunk, and lots of storage space. And there you see the shower head and the plug that goes into the water heater. And here's the plug. You could see, twist it, open it up, twist it for hot or cold. And that's the heater. And then to turn that on, you turn it on from the electronics panel. Here's storage. There's some bedding, a mattress, water hose, and some towels. It's kind of empty, but I wanted to show it off, take some of my stuff out. So you can lock this down. Great locks on these. And then you have storage for other items while you're on the road. And here What's also amazing, and this is a well, anyway, it's an extra screen that you can order. Recon will install, and it screens out the back, so you could have the back open and without the bugs. And this also comes with screens on the two front windows, driver and passenger windows, and that way you can have the car open without bugs. It's great. And so this weighs down at the bottom here, so you really do get a seal there. The pop top has a two-prong lock and unlock process. On the outside are these twist locks that are scratching my paint. Move around the van, see the roof, we see the air vent. It's solar powered. You could pull air into the van or push it out. The racks too, you see. So here's the second twist lock, and it too is scratching my paint. We'll go inside, and I'm showing you the straps that have to be undone on either side before you can push the pop top up. And the crisscross elastic bands are to pull this fabric in when you pull the pop top down. Those, when you're sleeping up there, you'll take those, you can unhook them, and then you just hook them back up when you pull the pop top down. So here I am unzipping the panel and then rolling it, not so neatly. I could have done it more neatly, but there is a tie down, and it's very nifty. I love these tie downs. I will now unzip the screen, and there's a second loop to tie down the screen. So it's really nice. It's so nice to have that tie down, and then the option of having, the van open like this, the pop top open with or without a screen. It's great, or with all the panels up, depending on the weather. So here's the tie down. Here's a view of from one of the panels. Then I'll swing around to show the view from the front panel, and then back to the side panel that I just unzipped. And so the screen is unzipped, and you have an extra tie down elastic for that. So I'm going outside of the pop top, looking back in. It's a little too fast, but yeah, you get a sense. So I'm going to swing around to show you the view, wide open view from the pop top. Now, circling back, you could see the depth of the pop top. And here, when you're not sleeping up here, you can move that floor up to the ceiling, and then you have this big, 7-foot high ceiling when you're down below. It's great. It's so great. These magnetic screens are an extra and are highly recommended. These thermal window shades are the bomb. They are thermal on one side and gray fitting with the interior on the other. They are magnetic, and so they will just attach via magnets, and they keep the car so cool. And they're great privacy screens. It just blocks everything out. If these aren't standard, I highly recommend them. This stove comes with the Envy camper build, and I haven't used it yet because I haven't been cooking, but it's very cute. It's very compact. It stores in this nice, handy briefcase, and it fits right down here between the chest and the drawer, but be careful of the seatbelt straps because you want to be out of the way of those. So here's the back of the van again, and I just want to go into the this storage area to show you the screens roll down and store. The table compactly stows against the cabinet that holds the refrigerator and the sink. You can see how compact it is. It folds down the leg there, and then this bar here, it hooks against this bar, so this acts as its second leg, and makes it sturdy. So there you push the button, you can open the leg up, it locks into place, and then you have these two hooks that hook against the cabinet, and voila, you have your table. The bench seat can move forward to, for your comfort, however forward you want to move it. So there you have it. Oh, and that mat comes with the build. It's a little skewed here. So here we have the same table on the outside. You can use the same way. So thank you for visiting and hope you've enjoyed this video.